Hello, everybody. I am Dr. G, your emotional wellness doctor, here for another episode of your daily dose of inspiration for mind, body, and spirit. I am so excited to have you joining me again today as we're going to be talking about spirit, how to get that joy and peace in your life. I am so dedicated to helping you on your journey called life to create that amazing life. Now, in this episode, as we focus on spirituality, understanding that we are made up of mind, body, and spirit. So often people don't talk about the spirit part because it seems to be taboo in our country for some reason as to not emphasize the spirit of a person. The spirit is your core being of who you are. It is the foundation for which you are centered on. If the foundation of a home is cracked and is not solid, guess what's going to happen? It's going to fall. The same way with your life. If your spirit is not solid, there are going to be flaws and your life is not going to be as amazing as it is designed to be. You're not going to have that joy and peace. Researchers have actually figured out and put it together that having that spiritual connection with a higher being, God the divine, makes us happier people and live longer lives. So it needs to be something that you're seeking after. When we talk about religion, which is not the subject of this episode, there is a psychological need for organized religion, where it really embodies a group of people who have the same mindset and beliefs on their value systems and the way that they worship. But while that is good, and there's a need for that, and I too belong to a certain type of religion, as a woman of faith, a Christian woman, I understand the need for that. But I'm talking about your connection, your personal connection, putting your faith and trust and understanding something that's higher than you does bring about a sense of hope and joy and peace. But on this road to finding this joy and peace, it's really important. There's one thing that I find that keeps blocking people all the time. And you know what it is? It's that forgiveness. Learning how to forgive others. That's very difficult. It's easier said than done. But I'm going to give you some pointers that's going to help you to forgive other people. We all have felt like we've been wronged, betrayed, misguided, stabbed in the back. There's so many ways to describe the things that you feel that somebody has done to you at one time or another. So forgiveness means to pardon. To say, you know what, it's okay that this is done because we can't change the past. I'm going to pardon you for this. The road to forgiveness. Number one, you need to acknowledge and express your emotions. That means you have feelings that are surrounding this act of this unseemly act that somebody may have done to you. Number two, you need to write down your feelings. Write it down. What does that feel like? This is important because the more you're connected with your feelings, the more you can manage them. Number three, you need to make a decision that you're going to forgive that person. I'm going to forgive them for what they've done. I'm going to pardon this. I'm going to dismiss it. Number four, you need to focus on the actions and not the individual. If you focus on the individual, it creates anger, bitterness, and it kind of develops into hatred. It makes you hate the person and not the act that they've done. So focus on the action. Number five, if possible, communicate your feelings to the person that you're seeking to forgive and let them know, this is what you've done, this is how this makes me feel. Now, that may not be possible, and that's okay. But there is a sense of closure that comes with that. Number six, let it go. Then you have to learn how to let it go. Believe me, people, this is the process. It's not to say that I'm over here saying that I'm perfect at forgiving. I have to work through the process when somebody does something to me as well. But this is the process that you work through. Let it go. Can't change the past. And the longer that you hold on to that, it creates turmoil in your life. And you actually are given a gift to yourself when you can forgive somebody. It's not about them. It's about you. It's about your life. It's about creating that amazing life. And then number 7, set your boundaries. Set boundaries so this doesn't happen to you again, and maybe in this way. Some things we can control, some things we can't control. Set boundaries. Number 8, write down your lessons. And number 9, pray. Now, I'm going to help you get on the road to spirituality. You may say, Dr. G, that's something that I know is missing in my life and I long for that. Getting on the road to spirituality is going to require some steps. Number 1, begin your day with prayer meditation. Take that quiet time. I talked about that in the episode on managing your emotions. You have to start your day out with some quiet time. Getting centered, what does that look like? Prayer, meditation, yoga, all of those things. Number 2, learn the art of forgiveness, which I've just given you those steps. Number 3, end your day with a word of thanks. You have to keep yourself in the attitude of gratitude, because if you don't, you get all into the space of complaining and feeling like life is not fair, all of that. So you want to stay in a thankful space. End your day with thanks. Number 4, embody the spirit of gratitude and not greed. So many people are driven by greed. They do so many horrible things. Remember, we're talking about the core. The spirit is flawed. But when you can stay in the space of gratitude, then it helps to build up that core foundation. Number 5, know the reason why you exist and seek to find it. I want you to go to my website. You can download a copy of Helping You to Find Your Purpose. When you understand why you exist, you have a mission. Every one of us have a completely different mission to accomplish while we're here. When you understand your purpose, that helps you to have joy and peace on this journey, because you know why you exist and you're not just here to work. It's bigger than that. So go to my website, Creating Amazing Lives, and download a copy of the document to help you find your purpose. Number 6, practice the virtues of faith, hope, and love. Practice. It requires practice to get good at things. Number 7, seek to make someone smile every day. It's free. When you have joy, you know what? It's contagious. Smiling is contagious. So seek to make someone smile every day. Number 8, guess what? It's the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat others the way you want to be treated. People are so in the mode of, you did that to me, so I'm going to do that back to you. A tit for tat, I'm going to get you. That doesn't lead to joy and peace. It leads to turmoil. It leads to chaos in your life. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And number 9, schedule at least 30 minutes a day for yourself. That's right. Just 30 minutes in the 24-hour day for yourself. What that means, you do self-reflection, reading, doing other things that is going to empower you and empower your spirit. These are just a few of the examples that I wanted to share with you in this little bit of time that we have in this episode. But this is such a meaningful piece to our lives that is often overlooked. Thank you for joining me for another episode. Please go to the website, creatingamazinglives.com. I said you can download a document that will help you answer some questions and help you find your purpose and why you're here, as well as some other things. You can download a free chapter of the book. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, tell your friends, subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to bring all of what I can, because my purpose is to help you on your journey and help you to create an amazing life by giving you all that I have to give. Thank you so much. And until next time, have an amazing day.